Mother's Day is just a few days away. Have you figured out how to celebrate Mom yet?
Mom is going to come over and help watch her grandkids on Saturday.
Okay.
I then have to make breakfast. That's on.
Yes,
yeah, and then
I would agree.
Soccer game. We're very lucky.
I like
We'd be
it.
lost without our moms.
Oh, 100%. My mom is with my sister this weekend. I have to work. It's fine. Everybody's okay.
If you're like me and you haven't figured it out yet, you can cook her up a delicious meal. Recipe developer and friend of the show and very good friend of Marisol Castro here, Ashton Keefe, is back to help you shower your moms in delicious food and some drink as well. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
I just love that we walked over and I thought you guys knew each other.
Yeah,
you do look familiar, which is, I love that.
Yeah.
He's been on television.
Well, I mean, like having met you, I'm like, oh, you kind of look familiar.
He has a kind demeanor about him.
Yes, so it's a compliment.
All right, but it's not about me. It's about Mom right now. So
Yeah.
let's talk about moms and how should we
moms.
start?
So I was actually thinking about this. You know the whole saying, it's a thought that counts?
Yes.
I really think it is. And so, like, I think Mom doesn't really care what you do this weekend, but these are easy. I'm bookending the meal. So I'm doing a salad and I'm doing a dessert, but we're starting with wine, of course.
Don't be ridiculous.
Thank
you, Joe.
And I was saying, this is a $12 bottle of wine, not glass.
Very
$12
affordable.
bottle of wine, bread and butter Chardonnay.
Cheers, ladies.
This is like full body and creamy and buttery. It's aged in new and French oak. $12. My mother loves Chardonnay.
$12?
She was a caterer. $12. And it's just really delicious. Also, their whole thing is don't overthink it. So don't overthink the wine.
Wait, what were you saying? Your mom was a chef?
Yes, my mom was a caterer and she loved Chardonnay. And
Beautiful.
so we actually
keep
call
it
her
chilled like a Sauvignon
Mondavi
Blanc.
after Mondavi.
I like that. I like that. Mondavi wine.
Okay, wish her a happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day. She
Happy
loves
Mother's
you too.
Day.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
This is nice.
All right, so we've got the wine. Next salad.
The wine.
Oh, you're putting
Green
yours
juice
down.
salad.
Oh, my
I love a raw vegetable salad. So anything that's not lettuce and greens, lettuce and dressing, I'm a fan of. So this is a raw broccoli salad. Actually, my mom used to make something very similar to this. So kind of an homage to that again. I'm making a tahini Calabrian chili dressing.
And you're putting it right in the vessel.
So I'm putting it right in the vessel and then I serve it. Because think about this, like, Mom probably is cleaning up anyway.
No, I was just about to say that.
Moms do everything.
Mom cannot clean up on Mother's Day.
Moms do everything. We know this.
No, you can't.
Thank you.
And so we got to make it easy because
your mother raised you right.
I mean, listen.
So I'm just giving Mom
boys to work
the
these
out
days.
if she wants. But okay, so tahini, we've got a little bit of Calabrian chili paste, red wine vinegar, olive oil, and we're making this creamy dressing that's also somewhat healthy for you. And it's non-dairy based, so it can sit out on a spread for a while.
Are you in your Calabrian chili
era?
Because I feel like, or was I just reading?
Oh my God, it's
Maybe I am. I mean, I love Calabrian.
So
I like anything spicy. I do a lot of Italian, and then we've got.
How much kick to this? How much kick? Because I like
You're
a
about
little
to find
spice.
out.
You can make it as kicky as you want.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Turn it up a notch.
Raw broccoli,
The turn up.
cukes, sugar snap peas, radishes, toss, 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 and this will sit for, like, you could do this on Saturday.
Go ahead, I'll
if
toss.
you're having a brunch.
I'll toss.
You
You
do
get
it.
Oh my
to
God,
the
I
next
love
one.
it.
Come on.
And then I
He's a
garnish
good
with
sous
hemp
chef.
seeds and
You
a
just
little
keep
bit of herbs.
tossing.
I'll garnish. Go ahead. Go ahead, ladies.
Pavlova. Is there anything more beautiful
It's
than
so
that?
pretty.
It's so pretty.
But it looks very complicated.
It's not. It's egg whites and sugar, and you whisk it up until it's this, like, marshmallowy, fluffy type of
Can I ask you a chefy
concoction.
question?
Please.
When you are whipping up, when you're rendering egg whites to try to do this,
Yep.
I just read that you can use an immersion blender and it makes light work of this as opposed to this.
Ooh,
I'm
I've
not
never
a pro.
tried. I'm sure you
I
can.
thought you might have.
The biggest thing that you just want to prevent is yolks going in here, because if there's any fat, it won't
Forget it.
meringue.
Right.
And then we just bake it at about 250 for
Just
90
like that?
minutes.
This is
That's
fantastic.
it.
Wait, this was just egg whites and
sugar.
A little bit of salt. You always balance
Right.
it out with a little bit of salt.
And that's it. And
That's
boom.
it. Boom.
In the oven for how long?
Like 90 minutes.
At what temperature?
250.
Low and
90
slow.
minutes, 250.
How is your
Slow.
salad going? Wow.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
garnishing.
Look
I'm
at
trying.
you.
I'm
And
trying.
seeds, you do our nice little herbs.
Okay. He's okay.
There we go.
The ladies will
Listen,
fit
I
in.
feel like I'm in the kitchen right now
No, I
at my
love
family
this.
home.
I'll
and this
walk
is
you
where
around some more if you want.
I grew up and I'd be in the kitchen with my mom, my aunts and my
Yeah.
uncles. They'd all be cooking. And that's where you find out what the parents are doing as a little kid.
Yeah.
So that's a secret tip. If the kids are too quiet
That's
and they're
right.
helping
That's
too
right.
much,
So you're
they
trying
probably
to
be
get
careful with
some
what you're
tea for
talking
me and
about.
Ashton.
I
You're
mean,
only here
listen.
for the tea.
Listen, the wine helps.
And
There
the
you
wine.
go.
And the wine.
So
And
after you've done this in the oven for 90-ish at low,
whipped topping, Cool Whip, or you could do any kind of, like, handmade whipped cream,
Yeah.
whatever your level of, like, how much you want to put into it, you want to get out of it, and then berries. So and you can have kids do this too. So like, it's very easy, family friendly. It's easy. It can sit out.
Very
light
healthy.
And a mint.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. My wife loves to garden. You said you have your herbs there too.
I'm turning into an arborist.
Yeah.
I'm turning into a farmer, if I'm really being honest.
I'm gonna come over and steal some.
Okay, great. And that's it.
That's
so
it.
you started off with a lovely, crisp, affordable glass of Chardonnay.
Yep.
Joe,
Chilled.
you've made us a salad.
There you go.
Do you feel confident in this?
I feel that I participated and I helped.
I'm gonna taste a little piece.
You be the judge.
What was this? Were those hemp seeds you put in here?
A little bit of hemp seeds and obviously dill and chives. You can put any kind of herbs in there, but it's like spicy enough. And I love the creaminess that it's non-dairy. It can sit out.
This is fantastic.
So you don't have to worry.
And then remember, of course, we do clean up, right? This is the day you show the more elbow grease you put into the cleaning of the pots and the pans. That shows love for mom right there.
Thank
and look
you.
at that. And if you get to clean the bowl, see, that's the other thing. I'll clean the bowl.
Well, you have
do I need to
earn
do
your
this?
status as a favorite child.
This is probably uncooked eggs. I'll go to the
Thank you.
kitchen.
They're pasteurized.
Here you go.
Once again, thank you so much for all of this.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Do yourself a favor. Follow Ashton on the social. It's a great follow. Really, it really is.
I mean, I'm going to be following as soon as we're done.